Hey guys, how's it going? Today I want to do something a little bit unusual. Usually I talk about songs that really make me think, but today I want to share 7 songs with you that I feel strongly about. They're currently my 7 favorite songs, and so I wanted to share those with you, tell you a little bit about them, tell you why I feel strongly about them, and then, you know, see what you think. So yeah, let's jump into it. And the first song is Downtown by Macklemore. You were probably expecting something a little bit deeper, and that's okay. I'm not always a super deep guy. I really love Macklemore's music and how much he cares and how much he's personally invested in the lives and the thoughts and the ideas behind the people who listen to his music and to the lyrics of his music. And I really respect him as an artist and as a person. But Downtown is just plain old fun, and I really enjoy trying to rap along with it and just listening to it. It makes me feel very happy. The second song I want to share with you is Netflix Trip by AJR. Basically, they use the experience of watching The Office to try to deal with some of the emotional things that have happened in their lives, and it actually kind of follows, like, here's how I use The Office at certain times in my life when things were getting really difficult. And I personally have watched The Office, I don't know, 3 or 4 times at this point. It's a lot. It's a lot. I could probably be rich at this point if I had spent all that time doing, you know, work or something like that. But I really enjoy The Office. It makes me feel something, and it was really cool to listen to a song where somebody else felt that same way. I felt like I really connected there. My third song is actually 2 songs, and that's because they're just kind of my perennial favorite songs. Car Radio and Holding On To You by 21 Pilots. Car Radio makes me feel really happy because it makes me feel really thinky, and Holding On To You makes me feel very like comforted and at peace because I feel like somebody else understands the struggle I'm going through, and it makes it feel like I'm not alone. You know, it makes me think like, wow, somebody else is going through difficult stuff too, and maybe they brought it on themselves, maybe it happened from the outside. Both of those are true in the case of problems that I go through, and so I really appreciate both that song and Car Radio. The fourth song is Happy Little Hippie by Cody Simpson, and it's actually a really fun song. It's about this girl who's very like free-spirited, and it's kind of celebrating that sort of lack of deception or intrigue, and that desire just to find a beautiful life and to live in a happy place. Parts of it remind me of April, and so I really like that song. Fifth song is Lemon Boy by Cavetown, and I don't know, it just makes me feel intrigued and curious because the song is definitely complicated. It's about meeting somebody who's not like all your other friends, and so you get to know them, and then your other friends are kind of like, I don't know about you so much, and this new friend has like both good and bad things going for him, but you kind of go that route anyway. And so it's a very complicated song that I think engenders a lot of interesting conversation, has the potential to, but it also just sounds really cool, and so it makes me want to listen to it, and I listen to it, and I listen to the lyrics, and I'm like, now I really want to think about this, and so it makes me feel curious. My 6th song is Ballad of the Dying Man by Father John Misty, and this one just makes me laugh, because it's about this guy who goes around critiquing other people on social media and saying, hey look, there's people with wrong opinions. I need to tell them they're wrong. That's my God-given responsibility while I'm here on this earth. But it just so happens he's dying, and he checks his newsfeed for one last time to see all the things he's gonna miss. That's basically lyrics from the song. And then he realizes, oh shoot, this wasn't what life was about. And it's partially funny, but also partially a reminder to me that, you know, proving other people wrong and being right all the time isn't what life's really about. Oh, by the way, none of these songs are in any particular order of favoritism right now, but my 7th song on this list is Fur by Blitzen Trapper. I don't remember which lyric theorist it was that introduced me to this band, but Fur is a really interesting song. It makes me curious, it makes me thinky, if that can count as a feeling, I don't know. It makes me feel kind of adventurous and makes me feel satisfied. It makes me feel content, it makes me feel happy, while also wanting more. It's about this guy, and he goes through this metaphorical journey of turning into a wolf and traversing the wilds and going on wolf-like adventures, being a wild person at the age of 17. And then he sees this girl who's like so beautiful, and she is thinking about going into the wild too, but they meet each other and they settle down and they raise a family. And I think he says something that makes me feel like he's saying that home life is almost more wild and unknowable and odd than the life of being a wolf in the woods, but he is like learning things from it, and he understands things, and it's not necessarily saying one is better than the other. He just says that he kind of understands both sides now because he's experienced them, and it's really intriguing. It sounds cool, of course, too, but I really like that song, and even if I don't completely understand it, I think understanding it for me is going to be a work in progress. I want to take it slow. Same way with Lemon Boy. I really like doing that thing that can sometimes get you in trouble when you're explaining lyrics to other people, and that's combining your feelings with what's going on with the lyrics, or your values or your ideas, and letting them all kind of mix and jumble and become some new giant meaning song lyric soup inside your head. But I mean, I do that as much as anybody else, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, as long as you don't get so arrogant that you say, oh, the thing that I immediately assumed this song was about is definitely what the artist meant, because I'm definitely in tune with the universe and all of my ideas are automatically brilliant. But I think it kind of acts as this sort of playground for my thoughts, ideas, fears, concerns, worries, struggles to sort of play on, and to kind of get to know each other, and to figure things out, and to just kind of roughhouse like kids will do. And I feel like at the end of the day, my thoughts and concerns are a little bit more tired and have maybe learned a couple of lessons, and I feel like a better person as a result for having listened to a song like that that lends itself to that sort of introspection. Hey guys, these were my 7/8 favorite songs right now that make me feel something, and that in a lot of cases also make me think. I hope that you guys will share with me down in the comments below briefly a song that really makes you feel something, and a quick reason why. And I encourage you to go down below and look at the comments and see what other people are saying, see what their thoughts are, see what kind of music makes them feel something, and who knows, you might walk away with a bittersweet Lemon Boy friend today. Or maybe you'll be transformed into a wolf, or you could just ignore it all and turn your car radio off. Or you could skip on downtown, not worrying about anything, being as happy as a hippie, while watching The Office and critiquing other people on social media. This is kind of devolving. But yeah guys, thanks so much for watching. If you want more cool videos by me, watch these. I promise you'll like them, and I will talk to you next time.